No! Are you locked in?
Yeah, I didn't touch it though.
Maybe now it's like the lift up thing. Oh! See how I jammed it in?
You pushed in and then...
Yeah, because that's scary though, man.
Okay, try again.
Let people know that we're coming out here when you come back, just
Okay.
and say if like listen for banging.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. I can't stand most of these people, just obnoxious, but I love them. But it's definitely hard living with a bunch of strangers, that's for sure. Plus these people are crazy. Like there's people who literally won't be able to eat for anything for a week, and we're complaining about this beautiful hoard of food we've got. Plus, don't you realize you've been wasting so much food for 2 weeks? Plus they're all concerned about rationing and stuff, but as we're standing there, people are just diving in to whatever the hell they want. So that makes other people go, oh my God, if I don't eat this, it's gonna get eaten. And then everybody, it's a race till there's no food left. Oh my God, it's so frustrating, so frustrating. Does anybody ever even ask what anybody would like to eat? What should we eat, guys? No, it's just like, I'm gonna bust out 6 chicken breasts, cook them all at once.
Oh, it's like warm.
Nice, right?
Ah, it sucks that we don't have somewhere to sit though.
Yeah.
Guess I could have brought like towels or something. Oh my goodness.
It's nice, eh?
You can never see stars.
It's weird, eh?
Is that normal?
We're by the highway.
Are we? I love how you know exactly where we are. That's creepy.
We're by the lake, too. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, right? Definitely.
I wish that I could see like this place from the outside. Just to know what it looks like. I'm sure you have, but you know. Still.
Yeah, me too. The thought definitely went through my mind in like the month before a couple times.
Really? I wonder how many people they've ever had like try to like, you know?
I know, right? Someone could, well, I feel like it's highly secured out there. Like there's probably got to be someone watching at all times.
Like a security?
Because this is probably a parking lot.
Yeah. It gives me
And there's like
heebie-jeebies.
gates. But in Big Brother 2, the States.
House guests, please stop talking about production.
That scared me.
I'm sorry, I was moving on.
Okay.
In
That voice scared me.
I know I knew it was
I was
risky.
doing it. In the States.
In the States, Big Brother 2, Nicole, who hated Dr. Will, was in the hot tub with Dr. Will, and I don't know if they had just like, if they were like playing spin the bottle or had like a quick kiss. It was like harmless. I don't even think they kissed, but Parhar said they did, but I don't think they did, and they hated each other.
Right.
Her husband sent a banner over the backyard saying like, Nicole, hot tub betrayal, I'm devastated, or something to that effect. and she lost her mind.
She saw?
Obviously, she didn't. Another house guest did.
The timing of that, though.
There were other people in the backyard. It was like in the middle of the day.
Well, I guess it's different for them because
they're
backyard.
always in the backyard.
Yeah.
It's a real backyard. So they did it in the middle of the day, and a couple of people saw it and went and told her, and she was devastated. She was a wreck, obviously, right? And she was like, I'm gonna leave. This is like my real life. And they sorted it out for them. Like, she wasn't able to see him or talk to him, but they like communicated messages back and forth to say like, because apparently, I think what had happened is it wasn't even him who saw the live feeds. It was like a friend who told him.
Oh, and you don't even remember seeing them actually kiss.
I never did. It definitely wasn't on the show.
Oh.
But like someone must have seen. I was like young at the time, so I did a live feed. Crazy, eh?
Oh my gosh. A banner.
But like that whole stuff and like the Christine stuff, it makes me mad. Like, back your
the Christine
spouse.
stuff was just.
Back your spouse or your daughter, you know, and then deal with it personally
like
when
how
you get out.
You were saying how they like went to Christine's like home or whatever, and they were like, her spouse was like, oh, I can't, like, yeah, it's kind of weird, da 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 da.
Well, he said like it definitely makes me uncomfortable, and like I wish she wouldn't, and blah 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 blah.
That's weird,
isn't it? Like, you back your spouse, you say, I love her, I trust her, blah blah blah.
Even if you do feel like that, even you would think you would just for the
deal with it personally, right?
Yeah.
Because that's why she got so much hate. Because then she was like, I can't believe I'm getting all this hate. But like,
I wonder how
when your husband and your mother
she found out.
Well, when Zingbot went in, they made the joke. The only person, Cody, everybody loves you except Christine's husband. So she must have that must have sent a sinking feeling in her stomach, right?
Like a little hello. Yeah. But even then, like, I feel like there's such a difference between your real life and gameplay.
Yes, and we know how emotional it is, right? Here, exactly. And, like, to have someone who's like, there. It was frustrating as a fan, I gotta be honest, because she was like throwing her game away. For what? Like a little bit of this. And but that's all they did.
Pets. Yeah, they just kind of got into little balls and like cuddled and pet each other.
But I think what was weird for her husband was like that wasn't really like her. Like for Scott, Scott sees me all the time. He knows I like flirt with you. I'm cuddling. I'll slap your butt. I'll slap his butt. So to be like super into one person, I bet he was like nervous or whatever. But still, like again, because they're still together. So, like, would you say something like that about someone on national TV and with plans to work it out? Like, you're either...
It's national television we're talking here. It's kind of embarrassing, actually.
And she's trying to win you guys money. Like, maybe she really did think Cody will keep me safe if I, like, touch his elbow.
I honestly think it was part of her gameplay. Yeah. I honestly. Yeah. And, of
course. She should have owned up to that. Like, maybe if she had owned up to it, like, in her sessions or whatever, and was like... Yeah.
Did she ever say anything about it? I never remember.
No.
She just
so it was another, but also we don't know. It rained.
I had to get shoes. It's warm kind of though. It's weird. But we don't really have anywhere to sit.
I'm over it.
Oh, just like that.
I have like 3 puffs left, so.
No. Enjoy the air.
Because I bet for them, it was like they gave more of a shit on TV, and then when she got home, they were probably like, oh, we love you, Christine. And that's messed up.
Who? Yeah.
The Christine Cody thing.
Her mom and
Christine Cody.
She was flirting with Cody, and they had like, they didn't even do anything.
What season is this?
Last season.
Last season of the States. Okay, so there was this girl, Christine, and she got pulled, her and Amber got pulled into like this guys alliance, and like they had it, and then they were like, we need 2 girls, and they went out and like picked 2 girls to bring in to like even out, and so that they would get information from the rest of the house and stuff. And one of the guys in that alliance, she got really, really close with.
The really hot one that we all keep talking about, Cody.
Okay.
And she would flirt with him, and like they'd cuddle, and like they were constantly touching each other. They'd like play with each other's ears or do this, but like they never took it to an inappropriate level. But I think, and then they interviewed her husband and her mom, and her mom was like, I didn't raise a daughter like that. Her husband was like, this makes me incredibly uncomfortable. I wish she wouldn't do this.
Under the bus.
I wish she would come home.
Wow.
Like they didn't even want her to win or do well anymore. And they said this on national television. So Christine got so much hate for that.
Because
from
everyone
America
saw her as like
Right?
infidelity. You know, nobody respects a cheater.
But it wasn't even like that at all. The only thing that was frustrating probably was that like it wasn't in her person. Oh, careful!
Okay, we shouldn't give out your.
And the thing was, she had other people.
B.
She had other people on the other side of the house that like actually would have had her back.
Yeah.
This one girl, Nicole, especially. Careful. And so I think people were. Abe, do you agree, Ash, that people were probably
Yes.
frustrated with her gameplay?
Oh,
that she was
probably.
making bad moves
Well, yeah, like
for
fun,
her game.
obviously.
Okay. It's tricky.
Well, what was she thinking? First of all.
I think she really thought that Cody would keep her safe.
Oh.
That her and Cody were closer than like the guys. But
I'd
that
have
was
to
just
see
not
it.
true. Him and Derek were like this the
Oh,
whole
he's
time.
playing her.
It was a pretty good season.
And he was a sweetheart. I don't know if he was like actively playing her, but he was just like, he probably liked the flirting and stuff.
The
too.
little cuddles. And, yeah.
So crazy.
It's wet.
There's nowhere to sit.
Yeah, I saw that
Really?
before it even started.
Yeah. Well, I was like, ow.